first time addressing this big of crowd on the subject that I love so much. AI is, I've been working with AI for like a year now, and now with Liza AI, I've been into agentic AI. A bit about me. I also work as the executive team at Adventure Park, where we work with startups. I provide them the technical support they need to build their first versions, prototypes, and everything. Yeah, that's it about me. So just let me know what years or what background are you from? Is it CSC, AI, ML, or other courses also? Just IT, or do we have other courses also? So it's what? So we don't have anybody from the other backgrounds, like not related to computer science? Sure. I just wanted to understand because then I'll tailor my workshop that way. If you are at the very basic, we'll go from the basics. If you know a few things, we'll go from there, and then so on. We'll carry on this workshop. How many of you believe that AI will take your job? Did you watch those reels where everybody's telling you that AI will take your job? You did not watch those reels? Yeah, I did too. I was worried at first that AI is going to take my job because I'm also a full stack developer. I started learning. Okay, so 2 years back, I was also sitting there. I participated in a hackathon. I come from a CS background, although I never wrote a single line of code in my college life. It's not a teacher problem. It's not a college problem. They did not teach us how to code, but it's our problem, right? We don't take that first step to learn how to code. And coming from all these CS backgrounds, IT background, or whatever, we feel, only if teachers tell us to do something, only then we'll do it. We don't go and explore things by ourselves, and that is the only problem that is stopping us. And we are buying that AI is going to take our job, right? So don't worry, AI is not going to take our job, only if you use it wisely. See, everything that has step 1, step 2, step 3 is going to be automated, right? But not everything. Do you believe that you're smart? Everyone believes they are smart, right? All of us collectively believe that we are smart. So I was wondering, so when I used ChatGPT first, I had this moment of magic. Every time ChatGPT gives me an answer, I feel it is magic, because how something so artificial can give answers in all domains. You talk about mental health, it will give you an answer. You talk about paintings and stuff, it will give you an answer. You talk about maths, it will give you an answer, right? And it took us, so I'm 21, so it took me 21 years to learn a few things, right? And do you know who's the founder of ChatGPT? Yeah, please be louder if somebody knows the answer. You know who's the founder of ChatGPT or OpenAI? I cannot hear you, but I get it. It's Sam Altman. So he started working on it back in 2017, right? And it took him these many years to come up with something so solid that the moment it came, it changed the market, right? It changed the industry. So every time this evolution will happen, right? We are not working for the evolution. Evolution is not working for us. We are working for the evolution. We are part of this big plan of the universe, and we are just a little part of it, right? So every time a new technology comes in, everybody believes that it's going to change humanity, it's going to kill us, right? Do you know what dinosaurs thought? They thought they are going to stay forever, and one rock came and they are out, right? So that is how we think, or everybody thinks whenever a new piece of technology comes in, right? We think it's going to do this. That was the same when printing press came. That was the same when internet came. That was the same when calculator came, right? So they thought that it's going to kill us, but humans are so smart not artificially. We are naturally smart, that we always surpass all these things, that are surpass and outplay all these things, right? So once and now with artificial intelligence, I believe it's, see, first of all, I believe our founder says that, that code gives you that magic in your hands. And when I started to code, I believed it with all my heart, because something that was there in my head, I could see it on, first I would see it on paper, then I would see it in real, right? So with all my heart, I believe that code gives you that magic. Right now, when you combine something like that with artificial intelligence, you will see that magic, right? Do you have that magic moment with ChatGPT? Yes or no? Every time, or is it gone? How much? Uh, how often do you use ChatGPT? Do you use it for everything, or just one thing, or your ECE problems, or just your course problems? Almost everything, right? Everybody use it for everything. Did you watch that news where a guy committed a suicide, and ChatGPT guided it to suicide? Did you read that news? So we have been that much attached to something artificial, right? So I'm not saying that artificial is bad. Of course, everything has its own advantages and disadvantages. It is always us who's going to guide it, right? If do you want it to use in the right way, do you want it to use in the bad way? That is up to you. You'll have to, every time when something comes up, you'll have to see how can you use it to your benefit, right? Now, why am I taking ChatGPT's example? There are tons of tools out there, right? Now every morning I wake up, I see tons of tools that are there on Google News, on Twitter, on Instagram. And now with agentic AI, I believe every 30 minutes there's a new change in the industry. And my all the whole feed is filled with all these automation things, AI things, everything, right? So it's on us how we use it. What is my first line saying? Yeah, I'll come down. What is it saying? So I also built a startup back in 2023. I had a co-founder. I built a food tech startup, right? I only knew the food part. I did not know the tech part. Like I said, I did not ever write a single line of code back in my college, right? So what happened was I had to build this product. I was literally begging people to build it for me. I was at zero, okay? And I realized that I'm not good at begging, right? I said that I'm no longer asking people to do it for me. I then stopped the startup, and then I built it. I went to the hacking school, which is a coding boot camp again, and I learned how to code there. So this building that platform took me 6 months when I didn't know how to code. But then, so I was, so there are a lot of things in startup, right? It's building, marketing, knowing your market, all of those things. So building a startup is a pain, right? It demands everything. It demands your effort. It demands your sacrifices and everything. So when I learned how to code, I built my product in 2 weeks, right? So that was my magic moment again. And then after that, I started exploring AI tools. Yeah, that's about it. So I had a co-founder, right? She knew how to code a little, but I didn't know. So every time I had a problem, I would run to her and say, this is what I want to build, can you build it for me? And she would say yes. But then we are humans, it takes a lot of time for us to build something, right? Given all the priorities, family problems, personal problems we have. So then when I discovered AI, I realized it's our hackathon co-founder, not only hackathon co-founder, it's a, you can build life with artificial intelligence, which means you can involve AI in everything. And not to forget that, your brain is also required. You cannot solely depend on artificial intelligence, right? I'll come down. No, I'll do it. Working. Feels burden in the back. Is it looking like I'm panicking inside?
No.
Yeah, I. Oh. Are you guys bored? Do you want to sleep? Yes. I can hear the backbencher saying yes. Okay, so we'll make it interactive. Please ask your questions. If you think you're not understanding something, or if you have any doubts, you can directly interrupt me and ask your questions. Please tell me if it's getting boring somewhere in the middle. I'll stop right there and we'll move on to some other topic. Right? Just a quick question. How many of you are excited for tomorrow's hackathon? Everyone? Sure. I see a lot of hands raised. Do you know what you're building tomorrow? You have no idea? No idea? So why are you going to get the problem statements, or you already have the problem statements ready? So you're getting problem statements. Okay, so do we have a list of domains that we are going to build in? Okay, so what are the domains that we are building? Anything. Sure. So you have any idea tomorrow what you're going to build? Can somebody stand and say what is your idea that you're going to build tomorrow? Anyone from the back? You said yes, right? You want to say? Nobody knows the problem that you're going to do tomorrow? No? You have no idea what you're building tomorrow. Okay, not a problem. How are you going to find it then? You'll sit tonight and chat with ChatGPT today? Best co-founder, no? Understands everything. Understand all your problems also. Right. So there are tools like ChatGPT. There's Gemini. There's Google AI Studio. There's Grok. So all these are chatbots, right? Which means it's trained on a large set of data, which is why it can give you all the answers, right? Every answer you ask about, what do you want to do with your best friend, it will give you an answer. Did it have a best friend in the past? Yes? No. And then there's Grok, there's Claude. So Claude is good for coding. So do you know how to code? At least a little, or good, you're okayish coder? You don't know how to code? Sorry, I did not hear you. Why are they scared? They don't answer anything. I mean, they answer to their friends, but not to me. Okay, not a problem. So what we'll do is, this is the user level framework that we as users of ChatGPT use. So what we usually do or use ChatGPT is for, just texting, or fixing the grammar, or asking the basic questions, right? Are we all there? Everyone uses for ChatGPT for basic things. Yes or no? Right. So we come in the basic content category. Do we want to be basic now? Yes. There's no life for basic people. There's always a life for people who are extraordinary. So if you are ordinary, you're not going to survive long. I mean, not kitne saal jeete is not what I'm talking about. You won't make it big in life is what I'm talking about, right? Okay. Has anybody used Cursor here? Oh, I see all the coders back there. I know coders don't talk a lot, but so what to do? What to do when you're in a hackathon, right? You said you're going to generate your ideas from ChatGPT, right? Are you going to generate your ideas from ChatGPT? Everyone. So what is going to be your prompt? Are you guys prompt engineers or what? You're going to put in the prompt, please give me ideas for Hack Vibe Hackathon, no? Yeah, that is what we all do. It is fine. It again gives you the answer, but it doesn't give you the expected answer, right? There are ways that we can use ChatGPT. So I've watched this, what was it? I've watched this video of Sam Altman. Sam Altman literally says that ChatGPT has the ability to do this, and we as humans are only utilizing it for this thing, right? Which means we use it for basic image generation, or if you're into content, you generate blogs and stuff, right? We don't use it to the maximum, and which is why ChatGPT released, OpenAI released a framework or a guide on prompt engineering. You go and see their page. You'll get lots of information. The information you won't find it anywhere, and we search it on YouTube all the time, and then we fall into that loophole key. What is it called? Video hell or some hell? Where you are searching for that perfect video where you understand what ChatGPT is or what this thing is saying, right? Have you seen the prompt engineering videos on YouTube? Right? Do you know how to prompt then? What is your usual prompt? Give me an answer to this. And that was me a year ago, right? So I follow this guy on YouTube. If you know Ansh Mehra, Ansh Mehra is the founder of Cutting Edge School, right? He's a great AI teacher. So he works with enterprises and he gives AI training to these businesses, right? So he gave out a framework. So this framework is again from ChatGPT, OpenAI. So did you understand what I wrote in this page? Wrote on this page? What does that mean? Are we on level 4 yet? Or are we just level 1 users? Every one of us, most of us, not everyone, most of us are level 1 users. So we use ChatGPT for this basic thing, but to get on level 4, you need to understand how ChatGPT works and what are the best practices you want ChatGPT to do for you, right? So do you have ChatGPT on your WhatsApp? Or do you use Meta AI? Does it give you the answers that you want? So I used Meta AI starting May, and I was so disappointed by the kind of answers it gave me. And then I realized, this is not going to work. So do you guys know what Perplexity is? Oh, so you all got your pro plans? Nice. So Perplexity has now become has come into the category of agentic AI. It is also available on your WhatsApp. But what I like about ChatGPT is every one of us are emotionally attached to ChatGPT, right? Because that was the first chatbot we used. Long before there was Grok, there was Meta AI, there was all these AIs, we used ChatGPT first, right? Which is why. So, do you guys have iPhones? No iPhones? Somebody must have an iPhone here. Okay, my team has an iPhone. So, you know the Siri AI it has? Is it an AI or agentic AI? What? AI? Agent? What is an agent again? What is the difference between AI and agent? So all these tools we are talking about, ChatGPT, Grok, Gemini, these are all examples of generative AI, which means it is generating something for you, be it code, be it image, be it video, be it anything, it is generating. Hence, it comes under generative AI. Now, what is an agentic AI? Do you know what agentic AI is? There are a lot of explainer videos on Instagram, and we are always on Instagram. Why don't we know the answer? Does anybody at the back knows what agentic AI is? I heard you say yes, ma'am. Can ChatGPT write a text for you on your mail? Can it write? Can it send the mail to whoever it wants? Right? Because it can only generate that email for you. You are the one taking that email and sending it to whoever you want. Right? Now, that is the difference between generative AI and agentic AI. Now, agentic AI, if you connected it to your email, and it will understand the intent, it will understand. So, agentic AI is LLMs plus tools and a few instructions that you write. Right? That is the agentic AI. What is generative AI? It is just an LLM doing something, doing the generation for you, right? Agentic AI has tools, which means it has freedom to the outside world, right? Freedom to explore the outside world. And then it also uses the brain power, which is LLM. So this LLM can be anything, OpenAI ka, ya fir Gemini ka, or what is that other company? Anthropic, any LLMs, right? And then it can also send this to the person that you want to send. So it is doing without human interruption. That is what agentic AI does. So all these automations and everything comes under agentic AI, but then there's again a difference between agentic AI and automation. We'll not go deeper into that. Okay. So I've had the scanner for you to, if you want to scan and use it on your WhatsApp. This is ChatGPT on your WhatsApp. So if you want to scan, you can just scan and have ChatGPT on your WhatsApp. Is it working? Is it working? Is up and up. I'm just checking notes. Are you able to scan it? It's not no internet. Akshay, we don't have internet here. I'm connected to the internet. The internet is not connected because again you'll sit and use Instagram, which is why they cut off the internet. Has anybody scanned it using your Wi-Fi, the hotspot or no? Whatever data. It's working. Sure. Anyway, I'll forward this PPT. You can do it later. Right. What makes a good prompt? Do you know what prompting is? At least, what is prompting? Please, you can say it out loud. No. Giving instructions to who? Humans? AI. So prompting is just that. Prompting in English, no. Prompting in Hindi means uksana kisi ko. Is it fine that I speak a little bit in Hindi, or you don't understand at all? So prompting in Hindi means uksana kisi ko to do something, right? If your mother tells कि नहीं मैं जाके खुद कोतमीर ला लेती हूँ, that is prompting, which means she'll tell you that she'll go and buy the kothmir or pudina, whatever, coriander, right? That she's telling you to get it, right? Not directly, indirectly telling you, right? So that is what prompting is. When you tell it to AI, when you're giving instructions to AI to want what you want, to give what you want, that is prompting. So writing something in any language, because we are Indians and we understand English, we talk to ChatGPT in English, right? So writing few instructions and asking what you want from ChatGPT is called prompting, right? Wow, there's a pin drop silence. Are you guys sleepy or what? So this makes a good prompt. It's setting context, clear about what you want, motivating AI to think in steps and framework, request reflection on answers, and combine human and AI intelligence. Right? Did you understand what any of it meant? Nobody understood what it meant. Do you know what context is? I like when everybody goes silent. It's like, yeah, so you know answers or you don't know answers. Is it second one or first one? Second one. You guys are from ECE background. What background again? Sorry, one please. Which background? AIML. So you know what context is? That is our problem. I believe in all the colleges we are not taught these things, right? Again, we are talking about AI tools, not going deep into AIML thing, but you should have, because since you're using ChatGPT, you should know what all these things means, right? Setting the context means you're literally telling your situation to ChatGPT, right? If you're stuck in a traffic, that is the context you're setting. That is what you're telling to ChatGPT, right? And next is clear about what you want. Do you ask your mother that you want biryani for lunch, or she understands and cooks it by herself? You have to ask, right? Everything works on asking. With ChatGPT, you have to tell ChatGPT clearly ki what is it that you want. Do you want direct answers? Do you want funny answers? Do you want witty answers, or you want nothing? Is what you have to tell ChatGPT every time, right? Uh, I think I'll show you. I know they're talking. Have you used this feature of ChatGPT? Yes or no? No? Did you use ChatGPT first of all? Do you have laptops right now? Why don't you open it? It's a hands-on thing. No, no Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi share చేస్తున్నాం అందరికి కోఆర్డినేట్స్ ఇచ్చారు ఆల్రెడీ.
Is it my problem or their problem?
Internet it's a group ఉంటుంది TNC. Wi-Fi names and passwords are shared there. Is correct. Only 60 people to one Wi-Fi.
You guys only use ChatGPT to, message your girlfriend, boyfriend, right? I know you guys are like that only. कभी काम पे कहीं जाए चलो guys. ऐसा कुछ तो कुछ बोलो. Keep them relatable.
मेरे सामने ये ऑडियंस ये जैसा दिख रहा पीछे.
इन लोगों को वाईफाई मिलेगा ना कुछ ना कुछ बोलो. बातों को वाईफाई मिलेगा अगर हम कोई नहीं दिखे तो देखो. ऐसा कुछ.
Did you get the Wi-Fi? Now you'll use your Instagrams, no? There's no Wi-Fi, you're not listening to me. If there's Wi-Fi, again, you won't listen to me. I don't want them to hear what I'm saying. Anybody. Everyone's done? Just let me know once you're done. No Wi-Fi? Do you want password or what? I know the password now. It's at my seminar hall is the Wi-Fi name. Yes. Eight seven five. What? Reverse order. 87654 321. Connected. Oh. So दिखा क्या आपको? टाइम वेस्ट हो रहा है उधर दिखा क्या? टाइम वेस्ट हो रहा है उधर दिखा क्या आप लोग? Going wrong somewhere? Is it my? Do you want something else? हिंदी बोलो क्या? Akshay, is it working? The Wi-Fi? They are saying it's not working for them. People at the back got connected to Wi-Fi? Yes or no? Oh my god. Hmm? बट गर्मी हो रही ना कहाँ का ऐसे Is anybody connected to the internet? Not yet. How many of you are connected? Works fine.
Please don't connect your phones with the Wi-Fi. Only laptops.
People at the back got connected? Few of you got connected, no? Sarina, 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 मेरा phone कहाँ है?
सर दिन पॉवर चार्जिंग लायचं
I think we should get started with whoever has the internet. No? So why are you not making it interactive? It literally feels like you guys are sleeping and I am the teacher, who tells ki bhai mat so, but you are doing the opposite. You're sleeping is what I feel. This is a give and take relationship, okay? If you don't give me that energy, I cannot give you that energy. Is this something that they forced upon you? Did you wanted this boot camp or not? So why are you not showing that energy? It feels like I'm speaking to these what do you call? So the statues. I felt boys talk more, but I don't see boys talking here. I mean, you're talking to only your friends, not here. Boys at the back wanted this workshop. Are you skipping your attendance? No, just tell me beforehand so I can also adjust my energy that way. Do you want this or not? So please make it interactive. Give the answers. If there's a question that you have to ask, please ask. Okay? Let's get started now. Or same internet problem. Internet problem never ends. Okay, so for you to give that perfect prompt, there's a framework that you have to follow, right? It's called the RACE framework. So please, whenever I am talking, please don't have these parallel conversations. It's okay if you don't have the internet. Please take notes, mental notes, or this handwritten notes, anything. Have it on the paper, and when you go home, please test it out. Okay? Don't wait for the internet. Internet's never gonna come. So there's this RACE framework that we follow to get that outcome from ChatGPT. Because now we know ChatGPT is that super, super intelligent thing which has answers to all your questions, right? So the first one, the R stands for role, right? What is roll? The chicken roll, the veg roll. Do you know what role is? Let's say you want to learn maths, right? You give that role to me. You tell the AI you are a mathematician or a maths professor. If you're working at a company in the growth department, you are telling ChatGPT you are the growth strategist, right? If you're working, if you want something in the startup thing, you will say you are the founder of this company. This is what role is. So you define that role to the ChatGPT. So every time you are prompting, you are asking ChatGPT to give something to you, this is what you should do. You tell ChatGPT, take this persona, which means you can tell your growth strategist, you can tell you are a teacher, you can tell you are a mathematician, anything, right? So you have to define the persona for the AI. And then this is your first line. You are a growth strategist, right? How do you move on to the next? You tell what do you want, right? Would you not want, do you know your CEOs? Do you know CEOs or anything? You know CEO of OpenAI? If you had access to that guy, would your life not be 100x productive or 100x good? Right? You want someone with a lot of resources, right? Who has that knowledge, who has that tools and everything. That guy knows everything. So AI is our guy. This guy knows everything from A to B to C to all math, statistics, everything, right? So you tell ChatGPT, this is this role, and then you tell exactly what you want. So I have a prompt written here. I'll share that later. And you're setting the context. Setting the context is giving what problem are you in, or what is the current situation that you are in, right? Let's say tomorrow you are in a hackathon, right? Now you will tell exactly ChatGPT that you are my co-founder. We are working on this problem. I want you to generate 10 ideas on this in this domain, is what you are going to say. Otherwise, if you tell, give me 10 ideas to work on hackathon, what you'll get? You'll still get an answer, but not the way you want. And then you will find teams who all worked on the same problem. You'll find 10 teams who work on problem X, right? So everything will be same if you don't give that personalization to ChatGPT, right? You give that personalization, AI will also give you personalized answer, right? Next, so everyone's clear with context setting. You tell the AI what situation are you currently in. Tomorrow when you're writing the prompt to give to generate ideas, you will tell exactly this. You are a co-founder. I want 10 problem statements on this thing is the action that you're giving to ChatGPT, and then you're setting context on what we have 10 domains. Let's say you have healthcare, medcare, fintech, and everything. You're giving that context, right? I want to work in fintech is what you're going to say. That is what setting context is. And then example, right? What do you mean? Everyone knows what example is, right? You give the example of how do you want the output to look like. Okay, let's see this example. So the example is you're a senior product manager at a fast growing AI startup who specializes in rapid prototyping and growth strategy. Is this a good prompt? Is this a good prompt? This one. Are you able to see? How do you zoom in? Able to see now? This prompt. You're a senior product manager at a fast growing AI startup who specializes in rapid prototyping and growth strategy. Right? This is the example of the prompt. And now, how do you write a weak prompt? You say instead of this, what we all do, we explain how to grow a product. Right? At Lizer, this is a product company, right? Which means we have AI agent platform which people uses to build something. Now, if I'm the growth strategist there, will it work if I say explain how to grow a product? Is there role in it? Did I give the context to ChatGPT with that prompt? Did I explain what my current situation is to the ChatGPT? Which is why this is a weak prompt and it won't work. It will still give you an answer, but not the type that you want, right? Now, when you have the role, you say you are a growth strategist specializing in AI startup. Explain how to grow a product in first 90 days, right? So you have given the context key. You want to grow a product in how many days? 90 days. What do you want it to do? Task is to generate 10 viral content items. It's formatted as doing it for the hackathon. What will your prompt look like? Your task is to viral content words word list. Now when prompt, what we do, give me content ideas is what we say. Now generate 10 content ideas designed to viral, right? You're giving that context, focusing on humor and AI related themes. Till the back. No? Are you guys understanding what I'm saying? Yes or no? So I'm taking it a yes. Now you're also setting the context, telling, given that our audience is indie developers and our goal is to create viral buzz, suggest 5 unconventional growth hacks because you want to grow the product. And how are you growing the product? Through your TikTok. And what is the theme of those reels? Funny, humorous AI reels. Example that you're giving ChatGPT ki make. So you now, how does A stands for? C, context. Google Gemini, use Grok, use anything. This is the framework that you follow to get that output. Done, everyone? Everyone on the same page now? Do you now have at least idea how to write a good prompt? Does not matter आपको कल को अच्छा idea आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा. This is what you want. You want it to output in this format. Got it? Next, moving on. Do we now know what do we want to build? Still don't know. I mean, I was not expecting you to know what to build, but see, be it any product, be it startup, be it a side project that you want to build, you should first of all know what are you building, right? If you don't know what are you building, that is like step 0, and if your step 0 is wrong, all the steps goes wrong, right? You cannot build properly, you cannot market it properly, you cannot, even if you're copying, right, you cannot do it properly. So it is very important for you to understand what you are building, right? Have that one big problem statement, then narrow it down. How will you narrow it down to that one sentence? By doing all the research. How do you do that research now? Wi-Fi is still not working. Do you use Grammarly? Do you know what Grammarly is? What is Grammarly? Louder, please. I know you are the one concentrating, so I am having an eye contact with you. What is Grammarly? So it's what the name suggests, right? It corrects your grammar, right? Tomorrow, let's say you want to build Grammarly for whatever reason. Will it make sense if you just build Grammarly? People will use it, but not your Grammarly. Okay? People will use the original Grammarly only. So first of all, you should know what to build. We'll figure out how to build, why to build, and everything later. So let's say I want to build Grammarly. How do you build it is the next question. Because I cannot make the same product now. Because even if I make that good of a product, nobody is going to use it. Why? What? It is already existing, right? They have all the users in the market, they have all the money, they have all the distribution, they have everything. Why would somebody come and use my Grammarly, right? So if you're cloning, so that is called cloning, you're exactly making that sort of a product, right? Especially this happened in hackathons where people try to clone the existing products, right? Now for you to win in hackathon, forget winning users, right? Just think about winning this hackathon. So the first question somebody would ask you if you built the same thing is, why did you build and who will use? Is the first question. If you don't know why did you build it, you are not going to win the hackathon only. Forget about winning the hearts of the users. Right? So how do you deal with that? If tomorrow you want to make another ChatGPT, will people come and use your ChatGPT? Because everybody loves ChatGPT, no? Will they come and use your ChatGPT? Because they have all the resources, they'll finish you in seconds, right? So now how do you finalize what to work on is the question. Tomorrow when you're going to build your product, see all the domains, you're free to explore all the domains, right? Let's pick one thing. Give me an example of a product that you want to build, or any product. Any example? Any example of the product? Do you know Zomato at least? वहाँ पे खाना रहता वो मालूम रहता आपने, right? Let's say I want to build Zomato. Now, will it make sense if I build exactly something like Zomato? Will I want to build Swiggy now, or Zepto Cafe, or anything? Even if I want to, even if I build it, nobody is going to use. So hackathon is that, tomorrow you'll realize that hackathons are those rooms which are equally exciting, chaotic. It's full of noise because it's a room full of people with ideas, right? It's a place where everybody has come together to work on something, right? All the big ideas in the world has started with just one idea, and they did not build it because they wanted to earn $1 million or something. They just built it as a side project, right? And that they have grown it too good. They've built it too good that it now has millions of users, right? When I'm talking about this, I can think of one product that people adopted, and this was born out of hackathon. Slack. Do you know Slack? So Slack is an internal communication platform for organizations. So all the organizations for internal communications use Slack. So Slack was that product which came out of hackathon, right? So they built it too good. Itna acha tha, wo itna acha tha. They have millions of users. Now you won't find any organization without Slack, right? So that is what the power, that is the power hackathon gives you, right? So you have to think from that mindset ki if I build a product today, will people use it tomorrow? Now you should not have that mindset ki if people are going to use it, only then I'll build it. Is not what the mindset you should have. You should always think about how can this help someone. So when you are building something, you should have that one person on your mind for whom you are building that product, right? And the first step you cannot do tomorrow is just have an idea and build it. Now with AI, everything has become so easy, right? Now whatever would happen in years now has come down to weeks or days, right? I remember I used to code for, let's say, my product. I built my product in 2 weeks. Now with AI and all the knowledge I have, I can build it in a day, right? So tomorrow you have that freedom to experiment with all the things, but you won't win if you don't know the strategy to win. So, and pehle, if you want to win, you should have that mindset ki meko jeetna hai. Without this mindset, you're not going to win anything. Not just hackathon, not, I'm talking about life. If you don't have that vision to win, if you don't have that vision to do something, add value to the society, you're not going to make it. Apni life itni ho jati, we are sitting in the classroom, we are just listening to whatever the teacher is saying, talking while somebody is explaining, talking. I mean, I'm talking about teachers, and even though we come from all these good subjects, we won't have any knowledge. So that mindset is very important, right? So we have, where did we come? How do you get an idea? You get an idea through ChatGPT, or best resource to find an idea is Reddit. Do you know Reddit? You find everybody there. Even the line is the heart of the internet. It's a gold mine, right? You will find all the ideas to work on. You will see all the people working on something there, right? So if I want to build, let's go back to that example of building Grammarly, right? If I want to build Grammarly next, what will I do? I'll go to Reddit. I'll go to all these forums, Quora hai, Play Store hai, all these, and I'll see what are people complaining about Grammarly, right? So now it makes sense that people love the product because they have users, and now I also know what people hate about this product, right? So where do you find all these good and bad things about a product? Reddit, Quora, Google, Play Store, and all the internet resources, right? So now you go onto all these platforms and check what you now have a product. You know how, what to build now. You know what can you add to it, because nobody is going to use a similar product. And so, and when I gave you the example of ChatGPT, that we all love ChatGPT. Why? Because it had first movers advantage. What is first movers advantage? What? You can tell, there are no wrong answers. Does anybody know what first movers advantage is? The only thing ChatGPT or any AI tools can't do is think. And that differentiates us from AI tools. So all you have to do to win the AI race is use your brain, right? There are no wrong answers. Of course, there are right answers, but there are no wrong answers. So tell anything you want to tell. Tell me what's first mover's advantage. The name itself says, explains what it is. What are first mover's advantage? No answers? No wrong answers? Nobody's thinking? Because we have used AI so much, we have shut down that switch of thinking. Right? So first movers advantage is you making something first. Right? Now there are tons of chatbots. There's Gemini, there's Grok, there's Claude, but everyone goes to ChatGPT because it came first into the market. And everybody knew Gemini, everybody knew Claude only after knowing what ChatGPT was. So if you're not moving first, you're losing that advantage. Right? People will not come to you. No matter how good you are, if there's no first mover's advantage, you won't make it. Right? So now you know what to build. I mean, not for the hackathon, but that is how you should be thinking of building of a product. You should have your one liner. You should be able to define your problem statement in one line, which means tomorrow when you are saying if somebody asks you, what did you build? You cannot say, I built an app. I did this for these people is not what you have to say. You have to be very concise and precise that once you say your problem statements, people understand what did you build. Right? I have an example to show. I'm not sure if I put that in the doc or not. Okay, I did not put that in the. So this is how you think of your product or building whatever you want. You define what are you building, right? Then you define who are you building it for. Are you building it for students? Are you building it for professionals? Are you building it for doctors? So you should know who are you building it for. Now, why is it important for you to know who are you building it for? Because they are the users, right? Now everybody can be a user, but you are building it for specific niche. You are telling, I am building this platform for the doctors. Now you have to know, will doctors be on phone or laptops, right? Matlab, did you get it? That means, see, if I'm a student, will I especially Lovable and Dualcast good for building front ends? Now, Lovable gives you the option of connecting it to backend to Superbase, right? Now, Copilot does not write code for you, right?
I mean, how we try to fit these AIs.
Use Copilot
With these, how we gonna try? I'm gonna fit these, like how we can use these. Wait, send me code from the
does not give you for editing the code if you are in your free version, right? One, just have the version and keep it mind. Yeah, sure. One second. Did I answer your question? So it's simple. If you're using Copilot, you have to download your code and then Copilot goes to your code and answer it. Writes the code. Is the yeah. That so I started building back in 2023 when I knew nothing about it. So it was a food tech platform which would allow you to pre-order your food as well as your table, right? So now we only can book the table, right? So I was building an app that which can allow you to which can allow you to book the table, take food, right? So I did not do that app. So I then joined this startup and then I joined boot camp and then I built it. But then by the time I built the product,
building its own mindset, not growing the product or doing the marketing side of thing. What not like that, just like how the process is. So I removed myself into the
Give me
first
a
step.
location.
Like
No, the
Lyson is a company I work with.
we build AI agents. So I've
From my side.
making
It's allowed.
Bold also does.
Does a good job.
It
I like Bolt personally because edit the code in it. But Lovable does not give you that option in each version. So the V0, it's better I did V0 and it did a pretty good job. All three work for good front ends. Any more questions?
Ma'am, are there any AIs to manage databases?
AIs to manage.
Manage database. I cannot think which is there's no easy AI
Tool to work with database. There's always you have to include because it is not something like backend,
the front end, right? You're storing
something there. So for
you to store something
AI,
does not do a good job. So I did not find any AI tools to do the backend to do the database. But I think if you explore it, you will find it.
Also, ma'am, how to integrate OpenAI chatbot in our website?
Use the API key.
Sometimes it doesn't work and
So I recently found out this company that gives Azure gives you that student pack where you can use ChatGPT and I all APIs. Yeah. If something is not working, you have to change your email. Then it works. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not from one.
It gives you a lot of credits to use. Plus, I've
tried this.
Gold, right?
You are
The
in
friends
Lisbon.
had Gold the premium version, and then I only had the free version. So when we tried the same prompts and everything, the version that was built on Gold Premium was a lot better than what we built on Gold the free version. And I
Invested.
these AI tools. Of course,
If you're a
know it, which means you don't know ABCD of tech, then I think it is removing that barrier for you to go from idea stage to building something. Usually then it's a good to invest in, but then if you know how to code, if you're a developer, if you're a coder, lock yourself the best things. Of course,
you get in free version.
ma'am, can you explain about anything automation?
so it's like automation.
And any more questions?
What about employment?
I,
More questions?
No questions? Is it?
In hackathons, like judges taking the project, will they judge based on the complexity?
And Telugu, but I cannot answer in Telugu. Tell in Telugu, you can tell in Telugu.
Will they judge based on the complex GUI interface or a simple interface made of the all that matters in the world is how are you able to solve a problem. So now we won't, of course, if the guys are very technical, they see how well you built it, how well the system work and everything. But is it solving a good problem is what majorly they judge you on, right? So especially this is how hackathons work. So they have been on the judges panel where we are judging what hack what project when the product went. So we have certain things where we are judging you based on how well you feel the product or how well are you solving a problem. Is this real? So there are two types of problems. One is a very painful problem, and another is vital problem. Very painful problem is, this is a need, this is a must-have problem, which means cancer is a problem, right? If you build something, for cancer or to cure cancer, it's a very nice, it solves a painful problem, right? Now there's something called vitamin problems, which means it's nice to have. Just on a website is good and everything, but you're just adding a chatbot to it. So that's a vitamin problem that you're solving, right? And if you really want to win in hackathons, I think you should pick up problem that solves a pain point. Be it in medical field, be it in finance, it really solves a problem. And then everything else matters. Was your pitch good? Was your presentation good? How confident were you about the problem? And the tech stack does not matter. If you use Next.js, you use Superbase in the backend, that does not matter. How well you build the platform and how well is it solving the problems of that matters.
No more questions?
We'll just explore two tools after the lunch. One is Gamma and another is Notebook LM for presentation and stuff. And then we'll wrap up. If you have any questions after the lunch, we can interact later. Will you come back or will you leave now?
Thank you so much. Show the pictures first.
I have very good pictures.
Hello everyone. Please be seated in your places. Everyone has to complete their now. So please be seated in your places.
Can you post this? No, this is
कौन सी पोस्ट करते बोले हम?
इसमें से कोई भी पोस्ट करके भेजिए मैंने भी तो लिखा है उसमें
This is nice. I like.
let's just get here क्योंकि तुम्हारे यहाँ के
Please be seated for a minute. It will be completed in a minute. You guys know who have signed it or not. Those who have not signed it, just stand up. We'll give you the paper.
Do you like?
Who haven't signed yet, please stand up. We'll give you the paper.
मैं क्या बोलूँ मैं तो तुम्हारी मालूम है अगर आप आपको मोटा समझो तो हम क्या बोलना
Can we do like this? ऐसे वाले pictures का बोलो ना आलिया को. I don't want.
आलिया को स्टोरी डालना है बस Code for India के और एडवेंचर
ऐसी वाली ये वाली भेज के बोलो ये डालो बोल रहे हो. Sure. I'll just lock my laptop. Sure, sure. I'll do it.
Explain practical example. Like
Create a
hands,
website.
like hands.
Oh, sure.
You can leave the room, but come back at 2 o'clock. Correctly, come back at 2 o'clock. You have to gather here by 2 o'clock.
మేడం దమ్మ తీసుకోండి మేడం దమ్మ మేడం దమ్మ
Hello? Someone forgot their iPhone here. If anyone lost their iPhone, please come here and check.
ఇది 14 Pro Max iPhone 14 Pro Max.
iPhone 14 Pro Max.
ఇదే చిన్నని ఇంకా ఇక్కడ ఇక్కడ వచ్చాడు ఎక్కడ సార్ వచ్చినాక ఒకసారి ఎన్నో చెప్పిస్తే అన్నగారు మీదేనా మర్చిపోయారా
అలా
ఫింగర్ ప్రింట్
కుటుంబం కుటుంబం అర్థం కాల వాయిస్ వినపడతలేదు కట్ అవుతుంది తీసాను తీసా ఓకే ఏమో మీకు బ్రేక్ వద్దా? మీకు బ్రేక్ వద్దా? ఇక్కడే ఉన్నారు. ఆ? ఇక్కడే తింటున్నారు. జాగ్రత్త, చిరా చేయొద్దు. సార్ చెప్పండి. ఎంటీ స్క్రీన్ సార్. ఇప్పుడు లంచ్ అవర్. అవును సార్. ఓకే, మళ్ళీ 2కి వస్తారు సార్. ప్రస్తుతం ఇప్పుడు లింక్ ఆపేసి మళ్ళీ తర్వాత పెట్టమంటారా?
వాళ్ళకి మెయిన్ అంటే కింద లింక్స్ అదంతా అదే డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఏ
అది డైరెక్ట్ ప్లే చేయడం కంటే ఏదో ఒక వీడియో లాగా ఉంటే బెటర్. సాంగ్ మొత్తం డెలిట్ అయిపోయింది కానీ డైరెక్ట్ సాంగ్ ప్లే చేసి ఎవరు కనపడకుండా ఉంటారు కదా దాని బట్టి ఒక వీడియో లాగా అది ఏమొస్తుంది అది నెక్స్ట్ సిఎస్ఆర్ వస్తుంది అందులో మళ్ళీ ఒక వీడియో చూపించిన నా దగ్గర అది రేపటి డెవలప్ ఫస్ట్ కన్సర్ వచ్చి మీరు నెంబర్స్ మధ్యలో మాట్లాడాలి కానీ నిజంగా అలాంటి ఎడ్యుకేషన్ తీసేయమంటే దాంట్లో మధ్యలో ఫోటోస్ మన ఫోటోస్ యాడ్ చేయాలని మధ్యలో ఇదే కాదు. Maximum I don't show interest. AML organization
ఒక్కసారి బ్యాటరీ కావాలి చేంజ్ చేసి అంతే ఒక్కటి 2 నిమిషాలు ఆపలేదు 2 నిమిషాలు ఆపలేదు అంతే కదా మార్నింగ్ రిపోర్ట్ కూడా ఇస్తున్నాను లాస్ట్ స్టూడెంట్స్ లాస్ట్ ముక్క ముప్పై మంది ఆదాయి లాస్ట్ వస్తుంది అలా తెలుసు వాళ్ళు కూడా ఏం చేయకుండా నాకు ఆడే కూర్చొని ఇంటున్నారు మొన్న ఎక్కింది ఎవరో ఏం రోజు చేసాను లక్షణం ఉన్నాడు తర్వాత మిగతా ఆడండి తర్వాత పూర్ణ ఆడండి తర్వాత పబ్లిసిటీ మీరు వచ్చి మీరు కట్టి వేసి అదని చెప్పింది ఏం చెప్పింది ఫస్ట్ కాదు ఫస్ట్ థింగ్ నేను ఒకటే ఫోర్త్ ఇయర్ లేదు ఫోర్త్ స్టార్ట్ ఫోర్త్ మాట్లాడాలి ఏమి ఏడు ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఏ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ యాక్టివ్ ఇద్దరు కావాలి ఏంటి
ఏంటి మళ్ళీ ఎందుకు
ఇవాల్యుయేషన్ కోసం
ఎవాల్యుయేషన్ ఎక్సెల్ ఫార్వర్డ్ చేస్తారు ఇది హై తప్పి పని లేదు.
ఎక్సైజ్ చెప్పేసి గూగుల్ ఫోన్ చెప్పేసి గూగుల్ ఫోన్ మార్క్స్ అంతే అయితే స్టూడెంట్స్ కి నమ్మను
ఎవాల్యుయేషన్ అంటే ఒక ఓన్గా పట్టుకెళ్ళి టీమ్ నేమ్ అడగాలి కొట్టండి టీమ్ లీడ్ ఏం అంతే టీమ్ లీడ్ కొట్టి వాళ్ళకి మార్క్స్ ఇచ్చేయండి. ఎందుకు ఒక ప్రింట్ తీసుకోలేదు ప్రింట్ తీసుకొని రాసుకోలేదు.
గూగుల్ ఫామ్ అయితే మార్క్స్
From that week, 120 participants. Like guy, सारे बस अन्याय जगह. बाकी होते हैं वो भी विचार.
అవునా ఇది వాళ్ళు కూడా లైవ్ ఉన్నాడు
మన కాలేజీలో ఏమైనా కదా.
ఉన్నది ఏం ప్రాబ్లం
ఇదున్నా నా వాయిస్
ఆ ఏమో కూడా చూడదాం
నా యోగ రాదు సార్.
అప్డేట్
మాట్లాడనా తీసుకోండి వాళ్ళకి
ముందు షేర్ చేసి
ఇప్పుడు
స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది సపరేట్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్ వాళ్ళ నాన్న లైఫ్ పని రాసి అది మనమే చేయాలి. చెప్పాను ఇంకా నాకు కింద వేరే హిందీ రేపు Summer college only for six.
ఆంధ్ర టీవీ అదే ముందు వాడు అదే వచ్చి టీవీ రోడ్ అని
Already left already. I have plan, big plans here. అదే 75% ఎక్కువ బిల్ అయిపోయింది బొమ్మ కూడా పట్టడానికి పట్టడానికి కూడా ప్లాన్ బి ప్లాన్ చేయండి అదే
Guys, hello. Cellular fast. Can few of you settle in the front rows?
मेरी जर्नी की वीडियो कोई बनाए नहीं ये मेरा if it's not documented, it will not happen.
People at the back, can you settle down fast? Should we start? Please, guys in the back, can you settle down? Now you had your lunch, you'll feel sleepy, no? Which is why I reserved this hands-on thing for the last. Should we start? Yes? The first row says yes, I'll start. Okay. So what is the tool that we are talking about? Which? What LM? Notebook LM. So it is pretty interesting tool. Once you know how to use it, you will feel that everything is possible. The guys in the back. Okay, never mind. We'll start. So, Notebook LM lets you understand anything and everything. Be it from a YouTube video, be it from a website, it can generate podcasts for you. So, this is how I use it. So, back when I was in college, and I would start preparing at 3 a.m. at night for tomorrow's exam, right? So, I would put all the lectures on this tool, and it would explain me the topic in a very conversational manner. And that is one feature of Notebook LM. It can do a lot of things. Let's try. So whenever you want to understand something, you come onto this platform and just you create a new notebook. It will ask you to upload your sources. So your source could be anything from a PDF, from a YouTube link, from a textbook, anything and everything. Right? You've got all these options where you can upload your Google Docs, Google Sheet, website, YouTube, paste link, and copy text, anything. So I'll start with a YouTube video.
Hi, Natalia. Welcome to the Builders Mind podcast.
So how much long is this video? It's
So
56
I
minutes
for
long.
3 or 4
See, I don't want to
minutes.
listen to everything.
Actually sent them.
What I do is I just copy paste the link.
Today I put the alarm to like 5 years off.
And then you'll upload that link to WhatsApp, YouTube. So this summarized all the video. It gives you the summary of the video, and then what you can also do is ask questions. What was the topic about? What did they discuss and everything? Apart from that, you will have mind map where it's generating the mind map and it will tell everything that you discussed in pointers, everything the video discussed about pointers. It has generated this beautiful mind map, and now you can expand it and see what each of the point discuss. Do you understand what the tool does now? So it is not only limited to mind maps; it can also do a conversational thing.
Is it connected working?
Yeah. We have internet problems. Do you have any questions now? Yes. Questions about this or in general? Somebody told me to show cursor. You don't know how to use cursor. Is it not pretty easy to use? All this you have to do is chat with the AI. I mean, a prerequisite knowledge is required, but then once you start using it, I think it's pretty easy.
ఛార్జింగ్ చేద్దాం ఇది ఆన్ చేసావా
ఆ ఛార్జింగ్ ఇస్తే ఛార్జ్
అది దీపాలు వస్తా ఉంది నేను అయిపోయింది నా ఛార్జింగ్ అయిపోయింది మన అప్లై చేయాలి కెమెరా చెయ్యి
Okay, till the notebook LM generates whatever it is supposed to generate, we can see gamma.app. Do you know what gamma.app is? Did you use it? Pretty easy, no? You don't even know, you don't even need an explanation for this. So, should I proceed with it or just do notebook LM? You cannot remove it. Buy a pro version of it. So what I usually do to remove the watermarks and everything is just download it or copy paste it and then ask ChatGPT to remove it, and it does a great job. So you see, everything is just about connecting and using all these tools very thoughtfully. See, I also write blogs. Okay, so I need pictures that are not AI generated, which are very nice and people don't think it is AI generated. So I generated using Google Gemini. It does a pretty good job. But when I find key, so AI has this problem of making a lot of spelling mistakes. So So whenever it does, I copy paste that image from there and then ask ChatGPT to fix the error, and it does a good job there. I think this won't work, and this will take a long time. So till then, if you have any questions, I can take questions, because we planned for a hands-on workshop, but the internet and I see your energy, right? So let's move on to taking questions. If you have any doubts, you want to share your personal experience with AI tools, you can do that. Oh, I did not take all your questions. I was there at the back. So do you have any questions? No questions? Wow, very toppers. So now you're ready for the hackathon? No, still not ready. There's never a perfect moment. You will never feel ready to do something. And you will miss a lot of opportunities just because you were waiting for that perfect moment. So I did that mistakes a lot. So now I am thinking, I cannot wait for something or someone. So whatever comes my way, I just take it and I deliver. It's like that only. Once you keep thinking, no, I'll wait for that perfect moment, I'll let motivation come and all those things, that motivation never comes and you will also never move forward. Can you connect to the audio?
Today, we're basically taking that short opportunity to dive into a really fascinating journey. New strategy mental wellness center. Just a side
Can you hear? I mean, I know it is telling something, but we cannot clearly catch it. It's a audio problem.
Our source is this really insightful interview. And our mission today is to pull out the practical nuggets, those surprising facts, the aha moments of her experience, and trace her path from Media University hackathon, right through navigating the tricky bits of scaling a B2C product that needs an app directly for you, the user. And get this, you'll hear about some surprising challenges, like a huge redesign that actually led to major user backlash. Yeah, and some really innovative solutions too, like
it's
how they're
100%.
using AI for neutral support.
What I find really striking about the guy's journey is how it highlights the organic, sometimes unpredictable way startups grow, especially in a sensitive area like this. Her story isn't just about willpower.
So you now have a clear picture of what this tool is. Can you see yourself using this? What for? For? Yeah. During exams, of course, it will help you a lot for you to focus on the right thing. So I think you should explore this, because I cannot show you everything right now. So it's more on your exploration. So I think these were the two tools that I wanted to show. Gamma is you already know, right? So anything that you want me to cover or say? Because now Cursor is not possible. But somebody in the audience told me they want to try Cursor and Coder. done, we can go, right? I mean, is there a closing note that I have to say or something? Where is Akshay?
It is HOD.
Just call her once she comes, I'll conclude. And
Yeah.
thanks. Done. That was it from my end. I think we should conclude it. Anything that you want to say? Oh, also we want a few testimonials for the first half of how this went. So anybody who's comfortable to give a testimonial can come later to the team, and or my team will come and ask if you're comfortable giving a testimonial. Then you can do that. Are you interested? Are you comfortable? You will what? Yeah, sure. You just, can you do that? Can you ask them to do that?
I'll arrange the.
वो बाहर निकलते थे क्लीन में बाहर क्या See, I want any of you to conclude it. Okay? Just take the mic and just. Sure.
Try to get the angle.
Almost, because now there's no internet, no, and this is also not working. So we'll open for Q&A. Until then, can you assist the team to record a few testimonials?
Okay.
Can you do that on mic? No. He has to announce it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello everyone. If anyone wants to give a testimonial, then you can come forward and come on the stage and you can give it.
No, not on the stage. You don't want to come on stage, right?
If anyone is ready to give a testimonial, please raise your hand, they'll come to you. If anyone has doubts, they can raise their hands. We'll pass you the mic, you can ask the questions too. If anyone has doubts, you can ask them now.
Yeah. You want the mic?
We have two teams.
Oh.
What is the difference between
People usually have ideas of what they want to build. Okay, so if it's open, it's nice because you have the freedom to work on anything and everything. So, I mean, do you want me to give an idea to work on? Very.
How can different from the others so that we can be step ahead?
For that, I think you should see a lot of IT companies have their problem statements. Again, you can get that on internet, not ChatGPT. Internet. I mean, go on to their page and see what problem are they solving. Okay, and then from there you can get the idea. So anything works. So usually these Jubilee Hills के companies नहीं रहते हैं. These companies are solving those problems, right? So you can work on that and search Reddit for ideas. So it is your job to give them that explanation. It's your job to tell them why this problem exists and why do you want to solve it. Okay, so it's all on your convincing, and it's less about them understanding the problem or not. Once you make them understand, it's, I mean, everybody gives you the.
So what happens is we take a we replicate and cursor,
Mhm.
we create multiple projects.
Mhm.
Same project here. Replicate my same one. It's a cursor. So what happens is we juggle.
Mhm.
Final project we have.
So pick your one tool. Don't try all of these tools. For Lovable, because it builds you that first.
We use error sometimes. We use some qualities, like some features. It doesn't include all the features.
Once it gives, so पहली बार में when you give the prompt, nothing is working. You just see the front end. If you click a button also, it won't work. Okay, so now you have to fix each and every component of it. So let's say you have to add another page, and then this button takes you. So you have to build that again. मतलब वो prompt now should be tailored to that particular feature. But once you write another prompt, the whole thing changes, whatever you built. So you have to explicitly say it should not change anything, just add this component to it.
We have two ways.
So, do- थोड़ा भी कोड करने नहीं आता. So for that, I think you should use Bolt. But again, Bolt uses a lot of credits to do first task. So yesterday I was exploring V0, and it gives you 200 credits, right? So, but for the first task, it takes 30 credits, and for each task, you get 10 credits get used. So it's lot better than Lovable and Bolt, right? So use V0 for it, and then download the code and edit. Hmm.
For the code and they copy paste in those files.
Hmm.
Is it the better way or lovable cursor?
If you know what the logic is, then I think you should do this. The ChatGPT page, Jackie, you're asking it to fix. If you know how it is working, right? If you don't know how the code is working, you don't know what the logic is, and you go and give that to ChatGPT, it will change everything. So once you understand the code, so पहले तो once the AI generates a code, read it. I mean, not line by line, but understand what's the logic flow in it. And then if you understand, go and give it to ChatGPT and then fix it.
मतलब what AI tool brief information
पीछे कहीं को बैठे करते
normally हम निकलते से AI tools यूज कर सकते हैं max और
Please ask them to ask questions. It is lot for me to answer today.
honestly from our side they won't ask any questions.
But they did in the first half, no? That was a lot better than now.
मना कर रहे हो
You just ask them to ask questions and I'll answer. Sure. Let them ask the questions. I'll come there and you announce it in the mic that if they have any questions, I can do that.
If you have any questions, you
It's
can ask
pretty
them, they'll come to you and clarify
easy
your
to
doubts.
use. See, मतलब अगर आप if you a bit आगे how does super base works, but I cannot tell it, right? First, you have to explore yourself, explore all the tools by yourself. Let's say super base. So it's a whole backend. It's not just a database. So it so what was I telling? So you have to explore it yourself and see how does that work. And if you know the art of googling it, it becomes easy. And now with tools like ChatGPT and all, you can ask it to explain Superbase. And the best to learn anything is the documentation of, let's say, Superbase ka documentation hai, Lovable ka documentation. If you're not, so you can see that is where you use Notebook LM, right? You put all that resource into one page and it will give you the summary, as well as you can now ask questions because it has read the whole document. Not about using one single AI tool. It's how better you can connect all the AI tools and get the maximum out of it. You know how to use cursor? I can tell you ways, but you should be able to do it. See, explore questions to ChatGPT. database like MongoDB and stuff. Connect to your Supabase. So it's Supabase for a lot, but that's how you figure out how to connect it to Supabase. Using what? Where you store something. Wrong. Use database like Supabase, MongoDB, or Supabase is whole backend and database. So you see what's you can do it without having it on your laptop. I mean, I'm not judging you. You can share your idea. Internship authentication. Uh-huh. Today, go and explore Supabase because that you have to figure out. In fact, there's a lot of YouTube resources where you can learn Supabase. So first, you need to you can figure out, right? And Google authentication, all of those stuff that can be done using Lovable or any AI tool. Safe zone. What? Maybe announce it.
It's a normal image where human eye can't detect there's a QR code, but whenever we scan it, it will generate something information.
I did not get your idea. What are you building?
Not suppose it's a normal image for it, but once you scan it, it really comes out it's a QR code. Like human eye cannot see the QR code.
Only camera can detect.
Rhythm, what's the first one?
1 second.
Yeah.
Please announce what feel and anything. Uske baad is people will have
We'll
it.
give them the context.
So you have to check these QR code generators on internet. You get right? Yeah, exactly. Once you do that, you can take any AI to generate the image, and then I think it's a very AI-ish thing to do. Matlab, you can get it done easily with AI. You just connect the pictures to the random pictures and have QR codes, and then only to who do you want to send it to?
Don't have that much awareness. I think this works as a security.
May I have your attention, please, everyone? Okay,
Once
so
I'll come back to you again.
we are hosting an event, which is a flagship event by Udemy.app, which is FEEL, which happens every September here. Okay, so just have a look at this video once.
Take a statement from
Level up your skills. Get inspired with LinkedIn app.
like just a small development of
See, I had all the prompts and everything ready for to show the.
just show them what you do because even if they don't have access to network,
I'm also not able to access it. I just no, no. It's not strong internet. I mean, I cannot. It's taking so long to do it. I just tried another tool. It did not work.
ల్యాప్టాప్ కనెక్ట్ కీబోర్డ్ కనెక్ట్ చేయాలి ఇంటర్నెట్ కావాలి దీనికి వైఫై ఉంది వైఫై రావాలి దీనికి రావాలి
కనెక్షన్ అంటే వేరే తీసుకుని చేస్తారు
అదే సార్ ఒకే మాడ్యూల్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేద్దాం రావట్లేదు
So I'll just test it with notebook. If it works, then we can do it. Ready, but the internet is weak. But I think we are losing the interest also from the audience.
But you are willing to learn basic knowledge. Most of them are first year and second year. They are not aware of the concept of the
So what you can do is ask whoever is interested to come to the front, and then you
Nice,
can do it
right?
for them.
Our brain needs a holiday.
Because
So that is
yes,
that's
my
my time. And
I mean, I
the
cannot
offer
give
is
that
ending
much
today.
energy
If you
also.
are registered today, the price of the ticket is just 100 rupees. कल से बढ़ जाने वाला है वो so हमें अगर interested giving us the registrations now
get a good research
from the boys from the
deep
girls.
research we have the
Yeah.
so that and
Anyone?
that how to generate a problem statement that is close to real time application.
Just raise
And
up your
then
hands,
how
we
to
can come
generate a
with
code
you.
just to demo not
We have this event every time in 7 rooms, but this time we have it in Satwa Knowledge City, 19th of September. So anyone?
Husna, the eye does
19th
not work.
September को है.
Connected to the external keyboard.
Registration is open, but early bird offer is ending today. So how many of you? I can see some hands, but oh sure, you're coming.
we are in knowledge city.
Yeah, Satma Knowledge City.
Beside Gaura Palari and Muzga.
You know T Hub?
Yeah.
Yeah, T Hub.
Beside Satwa, there is a building called Gaura Palari. I work in that.
Oh, so you also work?
Yeah, I'm doing internship for the company name.
Company?
OSN.
Course.
Beside that, Knowledge City, we have Synchrony. Beside that.
What do you do there?
I'm agent there.
Oh. How's the experience? So is it code based or low code? No code?
Yeah, code base. We use some frameworks in LangChain.
Oh, LangChain. Yeah. So LangChain and CrewAI are
Yeah.
competitors.
Where doesn't give us much
Mhm.
customizability.
La-
LangGraph does.
Yeah. So this LangChain has everything: Langsmith,
Yeah,
LangGraph,
yeah.
and everything.
Every
So
ecosystem is done with LangChain.
yeah.
If you don't mind, can you take one?
Sure, sure. Once they are done, because we don't have mic in the. Thank you. So you are in your final year. Mm. And the campus is beautiful. One thing I can say. So judges are from the college only.
Yeah, we do have some mentors from the school. Like, Freedom with AI from Hyderabad they started. So that founder is coming. Some person from Google development. You start with that person.
Just check the internet if it's working.
Google YouTube video is playing in 1080p.
But I just tried. So Notebook LM takes a lot of internet. So yeah. So I just wanted to show an audio overview of what that was, but it did not work. And that's
Because they will build everything as a cursor. Because they are all asking for cursor specifically.
If not, you can go with replica.
Sure.
no. So it was for the the studio, Notebook Studio does everything. It generates all of those. So I was showing that feature, but
That takes a
did
lot
not
of
work.
time to generate a podcast. Many of the people doesn't know that replica exists.
We covered that in the morning, no? Yeah. We covered the Lovable, V0, and Replit. All of the three tools. Actually, you weren't there in the first half. So I've showed how that works. We created a web app.
Like Google Deep Research will help, I think. Because they need to submit numbers also. Like this problem statement has this many impacted people. Some research need to be done.
That I covered with Google AI Studio, no?
Deep research.
So Google AI Studio has everything. So I did that. It was image generation, video generation, the research and everything was in Google AI Studio. So I picked only few tools that covers a lot of stuff. The morning session was quite interactive before lunch.
The main problem is they don't get signal
Mhm.
with mobile data. The hub is available. And then connect it to your laptop. Then
You wanted me to show what Replit? I did know in the morning.
because like take go to one ChatGPT or something, ask it to generate one idea based by research, and then after do that, how should they redirect that to some cursor or something to build the code or project for that.
So I've prepared that everything. I've showed a PRD also. I'll share that. How do you do that? You circulate that because I have generated all the PRD and how do you come up with ideas. All that I have it in a Notion. So I'll share that with you. You should just share that.
Just give them a demo.
of the. You just use the lovable also. We did that in the morning. Lovable, yeah, lovable V0 and Replit we did.
But for someone who don't have any idea for tomorrow, how to generate idea from the chat GPT?
We did that in the morning.
You generated.
So I had prepared a prompt wala doc where I was just because I knew there would be internet issues, so I had all that saved on the PPT. So I just copy pasted and tried that with GPT, and then it gave a whole PRD, and then I have copy pasted that whole PRD in the doc, which is what I'm saying. I'll share all those resources with you.
Have you shoot cursor?
No, cursor is not what I showed. Code I had planned for coder and cursor. So, but not won't be possible now. Tomorrow, do you have mentors? I think they can maybe help with the because the
Evening session 8, 9.
so don't you have in the morning session? Because what we used to do when we organize hackathons is we pick up these mentors where they can just guide these people to use these AI tools. Nowadays,
Actually, we thought of the mentor coming in the afternoon session.
Mhm.
Sharon should have. He's having some flight to Delhi.
Mhm.
एक बार वीडियो बनाओ
किसका?
डाउट्स पूछे थे डाउट्स नहीं पूछे थे
What do I want to? What do I want to?
they want you to explain what tools will be used tomorrow. It will be helpful for
Okay, I'll just come back. You ask these questions and I'll answer.
You can get a Google API key for free.
Yeah.
Just brief them that process so that they can add some LLM.
You can use any API keys by using OpenRouter.
Oh, yeah, but it has a limitation. Google provides us with much token.
So what do you want me to do?
వాళ్ళకి డౌట్స్ లేవంటారు చెప్పేది ఒకటే
No, what is that they want to ask?
they don't want to ask anything. They are saying that what tools, just tell her to explain that tomorrow what tools can be used.
Okay, I'll just give that brief. हो गया? One second. Testimonial ना ले लिया? Testimonial 2 ले लिया. I've heard that people at the back have questions and they don't know what tools to use tomorrow. Do you know what tools to use tomorrow? People at the back. I know front benchers were listening carefully. People at the back. 2 minutes. I'll go back. People have doubts here. You don't know what tools to use tomorrow. We'll be wrapping up in 5 minutes. So if you have any doubts, you can ask right away. No doubts? Take the mic and ask. I cannot hear. What? Mobile apps. What is your question again? What? So there are no good AI tools that can buy-based applications. So whatever we have used and whatever there is in the market are only good for web apps. So there is only a problem statement you can solve to build AI for making mobile apps. So it's start using Firebase Studio. So it does.
Pitching
Any more questions?
From what? You had something?
Super fish.
Yeah, that is not a tool, it's a whole backend. What? Okay, so it's simple. Explore this tools that generates QR and then connected with random pictures. So you'll have to use LLMs for it. LLM ka API key aata. When you connect it, you can do that simultaneously where you're connecting with the QR generator. So it's simple, I think.
Excuse me. All the volunteers, please assemble at the back.
What did you ask? I mean, you want to write the problem statement? What problem statement? They'll give the problem statement. But you said you already have an idea. You, I did not get it. Give the problem statement or you have to come up with your problem. Okay, so whenever you get that domain wala thing, right? You just put that domain thing on ChatGPT. Use the framework I said. Okay? And then from there you can I'll also share the PRD that I had created for you guys, but there was no internet, so I could not share that with you. So uh, can you check this? It's called PRD, which is product requirement document.
The ones at the back, everyone was asking what is exactly
So
field.
this is
So
a
we are done
prompt
now.
library. So
Just
I'll
follow
share
the
this with the
guidance.
team, your team, and then now give this prompt to any of the LLMs, and इसमें नीचे लिखे हुआ है कि generate a PRD for it, right? So when you give that, it will generate ki what you will have to build, and then you can finalize from there ki this is what I want to build, this is what I want to build. Now talk to GPT or any LLM tool about your problem, and then it can give you a clear idea. That was what I was telling since the morning. Done? What?
Whenever you download the zip file and put it on cursor, cursor will see all the files that you've built. Now it will also give you the backend. But for you to connect to the backend, you will have to use Superbase, which is database tools. So you don't have to write the whole backend thing. Yeah, that's it. So it will generate the code. You just have to use Superbase ka API. First build the chatbot and then you can integrate it. That is what Lizer does. So I had that on my class. I will show you what Lizer does. But again, to add it, what that code. Chatbot ka code is different. Whatever you are writing is different. You just have to integrate it with your front end.
Everything. So I want the business information related to app. I can create like that.
Yeah. If your Lizer has the component where you can upload all the data from one particular thing. Lizer.ai.
It's not created on website. How many songs can we use for a single line? The more you give, the better it gets. A single line, single line can give you how many letters? We can give how many.
If your prompt is very detailed and everything, you get a better result. So make it as detailed as possible. In the first go, then second go, third go, you'll have to do it.
You can give us any letter.
Yeah,
Any number.
that is possible.
Okay, students, fine. How was the session today? Huh? Good? Yes. Okay, so anybody wants to give a feedback? Huh? By sitting and giving a feedback is no use of it. Really want to give, you can come forward and you can give it. That will be good. Huh? Okay, fine. So whoever wants to give a feedback, you can come and give it. So if you are coming forward, that will be good. And first I want to give one important information. So tomorrow we have arranged the venue, including ground floor all the labs, 105, 106, 107, 108 and 109. Then in the first floor 201, second floor 305, and third floor 409 and 416. These are the venues we are going to use for tomorrow's hackathon. Okay? So team wise, they are doing the seating arrangement that will be given to you by today through the WhatsApp group. You can get it. What is your team number? Which room is allocated for you? The table number, everything will be given in the sheet.
Accordingly, you can proceed it. And tomorrow, 9:30, we are going to start with inauguration. Hackathon inauguration, we are going to start by 9:30 morning. So, only team leaders, you please come over here. Why? Because time management is important. We have to maintain 24 hours of time. So, everyone is, please listen. So, everyone is coming here, and we are spending a time for the inauguration. It will give a delay. So, what we are expecting is only team leaders, you please come and attend the inauguration tomorrow. Rest of the team members, you are allocated to the seating, right? So, you do the arrangements over there. You get ready to start the hackathon. Okay? So, team leaders are expected to attend the inauguration. So, 8:45. Directly you can come over here. Rest of the team members, you please go to your respective venue. Are you clear what I am telling? Okay. And moreover, this is concerned, the domain is not specified. It's open to all. Okay, so anyone, you can choose by your own, but innovation is required. And moreover, the application should be real-time application. It should be applicable for the society, such a way you people choose the domain and incorporate some innovations, and the marks or the evaluation mainly focused towards the AI tools which you are going to use for your implementation. That you must specify it. Okay? Totally 4 rounds of evaluation will be there. What is the protocols? Already we have informed you. Today also they will be sharing you the different rounds and what is the protocol they are going to use, and what is the rules they are going to follow, and what is the product allocation. Everything will be given you by today itself. Okay. So first round of evaluation will start by 11 o'clock. So 11 o'clock you have to give the problem statement, application, and which area you are going to implement it, that you have to give it by short. Okay? And second evaluation will start by 2 o'clock. So that time they will be observing what is the improvisation or what is the implementation you have started with, and they will be coming to the conclusion. Some near about 20 teams are planned to do the evaluation. So the evaluation will be very strict, and by 4 o'clock, third round of evaluation will start. After the third evaluation, they will be deciding if they feel this implementation is no use of it or nothing is there in your implementation, you will be disqualified from further to proceed. Okay? So you can continue it. So you can get your participation certificate, and buses will be arranged by 5:30. You can begin. Are you clear? So keep it in mind. We are expecting everyone has to give your utmost effort. Are you clear, students? So get ready for it and bring your laptop. Here we will provide internet connection. Okay? Cable with internet connection we will be providing you. So charger and even some laptops you may not be having the LAN connector. If it is the case, that also it is your responsibility. You have to bring it. Okay? So whatever is required for you, you will ready with that. Okay? And after 5 o'clock, mentoring session will be there. If you want, you can get mentor support for 2 to 3 hours. Okay? So better you have many resources to get to know, you can use it. Okay? And morning breakfast, lunch and all your responsibility. And night dinner will be arranged, and next day breakfast also will be arranged for you. So you have to do your refreshments, everything here only. There is no permission to go to hostel and all. And after completing the program, you can leave by 10:30 or 11. Buses are arranged, so you can travel up to LB. Afterwards, you have to plan your plan. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So today, ma'am, we are very happy and we are thankful to you. So hope the session is very good and you are not ready to give any of you the feedback. You want to get the feedback? You have any program, procedure? Okay, fine. So thank you so much, ma'am. So token of love, we want to give a small gift to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Fine.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So the students also will take it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ms. Rida Naveen, for your insightful and inspiring session. We truly appreciate the time and effort you've taken to guide us today. Let's give her a big round of applause. As we come to the end of this wonderful boot camp, I would like to thank each and everyone here. Let us carry this spirit of innovation, teamwork, and curiosity into everything we do. Wishing you very all the best for the hackathon. Thank you and have a great day.
What is
స్టూడెంట్స్ అందరు నిల్చోండి ఒకసారి ఫోటో కోసం. More 5 minutes. 4 minutes you can go.
Boys,
Guys, don't pack your bags. కూర్చోండి అందరూ. Guys,
Backup.